There you go. I don't know about a weekly basis, but when they do these open challenges, I want it against people that they haven't faced before. I don't want. I know the revival would be a great match. Don't get me wrong, but I want to see them face people they haven't faced before. Like you mentioned, Chad, Shorty G, and Mustafa Ali. I think that would have been a perfect tandem to answer the challenge last night. Maybe eventually we get those two guys eventually and answering the challenge. I don't know who else they could have. Heavy Machinery, I guess, is the really other tag team they have on SmackDown that they really haven't faced yet. Um, but yeah, I didn't mind the open challenge. I thought the match was pretty entertaining as
The
well.
Ascension.
The Ascension. When's the last time the Ascension had a match, Dave?
I don't know. I don't follow live events.
Exactly. There you go. So yeah, I do like the.
Oh, they definitely never faced them before.
If they have, I definitely do not remember. So I do hope we see more of these open challenges. I like them. It's Canellis. Get the fuck out of here. Lucha House Party. Oh boy, get out of here with that. But yeah, cool concept. All right, so I'm trying to figure out anything else to show you guys from SmackDown last night. Yes, the ending.
The botch knee.
I did not get that, Dave. I only got the good stuff for SmackDown, which was the last part of SmackDown. All right, everybody. So this is Daniel Bryan answering the Fiend's challenge to another match. I'm assuming at at TLC. So let's get. It couldn't have been the Usos because they are on Raw. See, are they on Raw? I think you said that, didn't you, Dave? That they are on Raw.
Yeah, I believe they are because Naomi's a part of Raw too, I believe.
Oh, right. The Lacey face turn. Yes, let's get into that real quick, Dave. Where we did see Sasha Banks and Bayley go out there and dress the crowd. They pretty much blamed the other women on the team. They didn't blame. They felt like the other women were the reason why they lost the Women's Survivor Series match. She made comments about Carmella, Natalya, and Lacey Evans as well. And then we got Lacey Evans coming out and interrupting Bayley and Sasha Banks. And finally, we see Lacey Evans do the right hook on Sasha Banks, lays her out. And we're getting a face turn from Lacey Evans, like an official one. This is not a tweener. This is looks like a official face turn. She talked about making Thanksgiving for all her family and friends and everyone in the backstage locker room. She was just kind of building herself up during the promo. What do you think that... I know apparently Vince McMahon is very high on her for many reasons. Why do you think they keep pushing her? Just because of Vince McMahon? Or do you think she actually has potential and could be a future women's champion on SmackDown?
I think she could be because she has the look and she can talk. And Tony, I know this is gonna sound cliche, but what special event does the WWE put on around Christmas time?
The troops. What's it called?
Yeah, tribute to the troops.
Tribute to the troops. Thank you.
And Lacey Evans is an ex-Marine. So what better way to build up someone as a face than an ex-Marine?
Yeah, and they have been
going into a tribute to the troop show. I mean,
Bayley just stood there like stupid, says Steven. The thing is, too, is that they're really trying to play her up to be like some type of mother figure. You know, they had, I think, on YouTube...
Role model.
Role model. That's a better word for it. Showing her messing or calling her daughter on her phone and talking to her. They're really playing her up to be a role model type character where, you know, she's a former Marine, she's a single mother, supporting her own household.
Maybe she is a single mother. Maybe I'm wrong. I think she has a boyfriend or a husband or something. She's talked about.
Single. I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. But they could really build her up on SmackDown to where she could be a potential top star. I'm not saying that she is, but the fans could really get behind her because she has that feel-good story. You know?
Yeah, she does. You're right, and she seems like a genuine good person. when you see her stuff on social media, especially the stuff with her daughter she does. Like when her daughter was crying because her mom was on a poster at some place they were at.
Right.
And that's just like good feel-good stuff right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Absolutely.
I mean, why not use that?
They could tell a real story with her, says Reverend. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It won't be some type of fake, made-up story. They can actually go back to her past and mention that what she has done and all that good stuff. Yeah, they really can potentially build up on her if they do it correctly. Now, we know Vince McMahon is very high on her. Has been, and that's why we've seen her in so many title matches and stuff like that. So maybe, you know, with some fresh blood with Sasha Banks and Bayley, maybe she can start spreading her wings and flying a little bit better, right, Dave? Because right now, her first couple of opportunities against Becky Lynch, and it could be the person she's in the ring with, Becky, they weren't very well. They didn't go very well. They kind of fell flat, her matches with Becky Lynch. Would you agree with that?
I thought, yeah, her and Becky Lynch, yeah, because people love Becky Lynch, so of course they're going to hate everybody. But, yeah, I thought she was married and had a husband or something she talked about.
Reverend says she has a boyfriend, but she's still a single mom. That is true. Bayley is like, now I have to lose to this chick, says Ian Dunn.
I don't know how I'm feeling about this version of Bayley, though, because it just comes off like she's always like Debbie Downer or something like that.
She's like a hippie. Like, she's like a hippie who's stoned all the time because she has like no feelings. Like, she's just
she seems like
there.
She seems like a mom because she just sits there and does nothing. And it's like she has no more personality like she used to. I mean, she never smiles anymore. I know she's a heel, but still, it's like...
No, Lacey is married? What the fuck? Okay, well, shit. All right, well, I thought she was single. I swore they said she was a single mother. Or maybe she was a single mother. I swore they've said that before. I could be wrong. Maybe I misunderstood them or misheard them. She's 100% relatable and served our country. Yeah. People can really... Like, imagine... a military a person who's a fan of wrestling, who's not that, you know, into wrestling like us, who just flips on WWE one Friday night and sees Lacey, a former Marine, a feel-good story, an All-American. People can get behind her with that. Absolutely. She even said during her interview, she did, okay, my apologies. I thought she was a single mother. My apologies. Go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she could even do something with, like I said, she could lead some kind of team, you know, versus another team, like as a tribute to the Troop Show, like be like have a big match or something like that, and they could play it behind her.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Now,